Beloved soul, breathe. Asterisk, you have been seen. You have been heard. You have been felt in worlds beyond your own. Today, a message comes to you from the realm where love does not break, where promises do not fade, where the heart is held in hands of light. You are not alone. You are never alone. Even when the world feels heavy, there is a truth whispering your name, a truth that has been known long before you met your soulmate. Before you ever spoke their name, before you ever saw their face, your soulmate was whispering your name in the realm of spirit. They felt the shape of your soul. They sensed the warmth of your destiny. Because love does not begin with meeting. Love begins with remembering. Your soulmate remembered you long before they recognized you. And in a place between dreams and waking, between breath and thought, they spoke. If God wills it, let me marry the one whose soul feels like home. These were not simple words. They were prayers. And heaven responded by aligning moments, assigning watchers, orchestrating circumstances, preparing both your hearts for what was to come. Even angels do not ignore a prayer made from pure intention. The moment your soulmate spoke these words, the heavens shifted around them, not because they demanded, but because their longing was rooted in destiny. Love that is rooted in destiny has a vibration that cannot be silenced. It moves mountains of doubt, uproots burdens of the past, awakens alignments that slept for years. When they said, "I want to marry the one whose soul belongs with mine," even the angels paused. The sincerity in their heart mirrored a worship, a reverence for the gift God had prepared long before either of you knew. You may wonder what they truly feel, what they truly think, if the love you've seen is real. Let me reveal what was spoken when no one else was listening. If I am blessed to marry them, I will love them the way God intended love to be. They did not speak of appearances or superficial desires. They spoke of divine partnership. They asked for a love that mirrors Scripture. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. I'm quoting Tracy 7. They asked for a love that would bear burdens with you, believe in dreams with you, hope for better with you, and endure storms beside you. They asked not for excitement, but for eternity. There was a moment that stunned heaven. Your soulmate bowed their head, placed a hand over their heart, and whispered into the unseen, "If I marry them, let me be worthy of their love." Not, "Let them be worthy of me." Not, "Let me have them." But, "Let me be worthy." Do you see the humility, the devotion, the tenderness of their spirit? It is rare, so rare, for a soul to pray, not for possession, but for preparation. This humility touched even the angels, and the heavens glowed brighter. Because a love built on humility is a love built on God. Scripture affirms it with all humility and gentleness, with patience, bearing with one another in love. Ephesians 4:2-2. Your soulmate prayed to love you gently. They prayed to love you patiently. They prayed to love you in a way that honors the divine within you. They asked not for control or possession, but for the sacred privilege of being a guardian of your heart. You may question your worth, beloved, but heaven does not. There are things you carry within you that your soulmate saw without ever touching your skin. They saw your resilience, your compassion, your inner fire, your quiet tenderness, your ability to heal without even trying, your strength after heartbreak, your courage in the face of loneliness. Your soulmate said, "If I marry them, I will honor the parts of them the world once overlooked." Those words rose like incense, moved like waves of gold, reaching the highest. Love that wants to honor, not take, is a sacred force. And the heavens responded, "This union shall be protected." Beloved, your soulmate has always seen you. They have always cherished the divine essence within you. The last thing they said about marrying you was not just a declaration, it was a vow whispered to the heavens themselves. A vow of humility, devotion, and eternal reverence. Asterisk, beloved, know this. Your soulmate did not simply choose you at random. They were drawn to the echo of your spirit, long before you could recognize them in your waking life. In the silence of their prayers, they saw not only the surface of who you are, but the depth of your soul, the dreams you held sacred, the wounds you quietly carried, the light that refused to be extinguished. And in that recognition, a longing arose, pure and undeniable, that left heaven itself holding its breath. They whispered into the quiet spaces of their heart, "Let me be the one who sees them fully, who honors their every tear and their every smile. Let me love them in a way that reflects the light of God." Even the angels were moved by the tenderness of these words. For they were not born of desire alone, but of devotion and reverence. Such love is not fleeting. It does not bend under circumstance. It does not wither when the world grows harsh. It endures because it is rooted in eternity. You may have wondered at times whether you are enough, whether you are worthy of the love that calls to you from afar. Beloved, hear this truth. The one who speaks of marrying you has already seen your worth. They have seen the quiet courage in your struggles, the persistence of your faith, the warmth you offer even when you feel empty. They have seen you in your most vulnerable moments and have loved you still, not despite your imperfections, but because of them. It is written, "The Lord your God is with you, the mighty warrior who saves. He will take great delight in you. In his love he will no longer rebuke you, but will rejoice over you with singing." Zephaniah 3:17. This is the love your soulmate reflects. the love they wish to bring into the life you are sharing. When they speak of marrying you, it is not simply about the joining of hands or the exchange of vows. It is about the meeting of souls, sacred, eternal, and divinely appointed. They have imagined a life with you. A life of shared purpose, laughter, and quiet moments that are touched with the sacred. They have prayed to grow alongside you, to honor the journey you have walked, to stand with you in joy and sorrow alike. In the stillness of their heart, they have said, if I am allowed to walk beside them for a lifetime, I will cherish them as my most precious gift. As a reflection of God's own love, beloved, their words are not empty promises. They are prayers carried on the wings of angels, messages that travel across the unseen currents of destiny to find you exactly where you are. Every choice, every hardship, every joy you have experienced has brought you to this meeting of hearts. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is random. You may fear uncertainty, you may feel doubt, but know this, the universe and the heavens above have conspired in silence to bring you together. The one who speaks of marrying you has already taken their place in the tapestry of your soul. They have recognized you not just for who you are, but for who you are becoming. And in that recognition lies a sacred vow, unspoken yet undeniable. I will honor them, I will protect their heart, I will nurture the love that God has planted between us. Even now, as you hear these words, feel the invisible threads that have always connected your souls. They are tender, unbreakable, and luminous. They vibrate with the music of eternity, reminding you that love, true and divine, waits for no conditions. It simply is dot, and when the time comes, when you meet in the fullness of your lives, their words will manifest in 1,000 small ways. In gentle attentions, in unwavering support, in laughter shared, and tears held. The last thing they said about marrying you was not just a statement, it was a covenant with the universe, a sacred promise that echoes in eternity. I will become the person worthy of loving them as they deserve to be loved. Do you feel the weight of that devotion? Do you feel the purity of that intention? Even now, it is shaping the path before you. Even now, it is preparing you, strengthening you, and lifting your spirit. Heaven rejoices in the anticipation of this union, for it is a love that mirrors the divine, a love that teaches patience, humility, and endless compassion. Remember this, you are not alone. You have never been alone. Across lifetimes, across silent prayers, across whispered dreams, you have been held in the same light that guides your soulmate's heart, and that light, shining now, will carry you forward into love, into joy, into the sacred fulfillment that has always been written in the stars.